Ending leftist attacks in 1 to 2 sentences. If you can't do end every attack from the leftists in 1 to 2 sentences, you've not found the right words. If you're called Islamophobic, just remind him that for 1400 years, Islamophobia has meant fear of the spread of Islam. Just ask the 28 million blacks who were enslaved in the Arab world. What about their rights? Over 70 times the number of black slaves who went to the United States. And do you know why there's so few blacks in the Arab world today? Because those poor blacks were castrated on the way there and had a life expectancy that could be measured in months. It was the Muslim Brotherhood, basically what's known as a terrorist organization in so many countries, that got the definition of Islamophobia changed to meaning discrimination against Muslims. Don't put up with it. Next, how about when you hear from the left, diversity is our strength, or we're being multicultural, and of course right-wingers just fall back into their safe space and go, oh no, we were told multiculturalism is good. Look what it's doing to us. Quit being afraid of everything. End it forever. Here's how you do it. The United States, the West, were already multicultural, ethnically diverse successes, long before leftists started overflowing our borders with third worlders. Leftists aren't into multiculturalism and diversity. They're into domination and destruction. What else you got for us? Because this one's not going to work. How about you're a racist? And of course, right-wingers don't know what the hell to say, so they just crawl back into their safe space and spew a bunch of stupid statistics and policies and procedures when 2 out of 3 Americans can't even name the 3 branches of government. End it in 1 sentence. Look at your accuser, point your finger at him, and repeat these words nonstop. Calling people racist, just take the whole thing down. Calling people racist or Nazis or Islamophobe or LGBT phobe or sexist or transphobe is what you mentally challenged pathological progressives do because you can't compete with facts or ideas. If you could, you would. And if they keep persisting, just remind them, do you want to keep showing off how mentally challenged you are? Because you're doing a good job. Just blow right through leftists. Leftists are nothing but shuck and jive. They're smoke and mirrors. They're dodge and weave. Go right through them. How about America should be destroyed? You hear this from the woke joke. America should be destroyed. It was based on racism and slavery. Tell them to go back to school and this time get an education. Every country was based on racism and slavery. It's the sad legacy of the whole human race. Always make idiots answer questions. Why are you comparing America to some fantasy world that's never existed? Name a better superpower in human history. They won't be able to come up with anything. And if they do name something, it'll be a joke. And notice how every time leftists want to name a better country than the United States, notice all they can ever name are white countries. What a bunch of racists. They need to curb their white privilege. They need to curb their racism. Sorry, I'm just making fun of their juvenile delinquent forms of communication. You should be doing the same thing too. Words like snowflake, no. Quit using weak and impotent left or right-wing language. Call them what they are, social justice bedwetters. When they go ahead and attack Western civilization or Europe or our heritage of European Caucasian heritage, tell them, why don't you name something in human history that's done more to move society forward than it's ever been done by Western civilization? Name something better. You see how you do this? Never forget this as long as you live. You take down your adversary in one big bite. Do not make the mistakes that our worthless political class on the right does, spewing their little statistics and policies and procedures. Nobody cares. 2 out of 3 Americans can't even name the 3 branches of government. Politics is done like an apex predator, like a great white shark with their mouth open. It's Bush lied, chomp. It's tax cuts for millionaires and billionaires. It's you're a racist. It's Trump man criminal. The left, when they attack, they gouge out large chunks like an apex predator, like a great white shark with their mouth open. The Republican Party, a bunch of little guppies. They just spew a bunch of little statistics and policies and procedures people aren't going to remember 5 minutes from now. You take them down in one big bite. Name something better for human civilization than white European civilization has been. Name something better. Whatever their answer is, laugh at it. If they refuse to answer you, laugh at them even harder. We'll be back shortly.